Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I have the pleasure and I give thanks to Elédùmarè, Ọbàtálá, Èṣù, Ṣàngó, Ọya, Yemọja, Odùduwà, and all of our alales. I give thanks to them for this special moment. I have the pleasure in presenting to you. I will come and do a full program about this later on. I can't do it right now. I have the pleasure in presenting to you the Jọ Dá Yoruba Calendar 2024. There is things you will notice with this calendar. There are 91 weeks in the year. Yes, you heard me right. 91 weeks in the year. That is because the months are 13 months. And every 13 months has 28 days in it. That was the calendar that our ancestors used. You have that now. You are seeing it on the screen. I will come back and do a program about it and discuss it. But I needed to do this because I just couldn't wait to share this. I've been doing some work behind the scenes, doing some research, and we will get familiar with the names. Every month has its own day, has its own name. And as you go along, I will come and talk more about that. So today, for example, is the 8th, and the 8th is Jakuta Day, sorry. So tomorrow we're going to start a new week. You know, I said in the earlier broadcast that we have 4 days in a week. Well, it makes sense now because we now have, this is what we should have been using. We should have been using this calendar. So I need you to start talking about this. We need to get excited. Our children need to know this. This is the first, and we need to really be very, very happy. We now know what we are, how we are, what makes us function. What I am saying, of course, we are still going to keep the Gregorian calendar, but this is what our ancestors, this is what they did. And I give thanks to the ancestors for guiding me to be able to work with a few others, to be able to give us something about how our lives were, how we lived our lives, how the connection between our orishas and our days and how we lived our lives. The connection is there for us all now as Yoruba people. I do not disrespect the religions of Christianity and the days of the week that they have. That works for them in Europe. Likewise, the Arabs, it works for them in Arabia. But we need to remember and connect to who we are. Many other cultures around the world, their days are exactly the same 28 days that I'm showing you on the screen. Take time to study it. We'll come and talk about it. It's very straightforward. Do a simple math. 364 divided by 4 days. You will have 91 weeks. And that is it. So, I'm going to come on a live and we will go into specifics about the names of those months. They have names. And I want to thank so many people. I've had to source from different areas, but I wanted you to have a calendar. We need to start planning our lives around this calendar. And those of us who are having the who are getting spiritual connection, and all those who are doing it, it makes us be able to plan more. We can see everything in front of us now instead of just doing it in our heads, and if you like. And like I said, they will stand next to the Gregorian calendar because that's what is happening. But over time, I believe that knowing who we are, there is nothing wrong. The Chinese, they operate both calendars. And by the way, if you notice at the beginning there's a key thing you will notice. The beginning of our year in this calendar is June. It is June. It's the beginning of our year. So very, very important. And it's 13. So 13, 10, and 3 more months, 13 months. We have 13 months because they are all 28 days. None of this stuff whereby they're going this and that. It's 28 days. And it is right in time. As we speak, today is the 8th of April. You can see. And it's Jakuta. And it actually tallies. Today is Jakuta. Tomorrow we're going to start a new week. We're going to start a new week tomorrow, which goes back to Obatala. Obatala is and I give thanks to Princess Shekon, for giving us that information as well. So, brother, listen, I need you to share this. The Yoruba Calendar 2024. Just share this broadcast. I will come and give you the details later on. It's something that I've worked on, and we need to know who we are. Like I said, the Gregorian calendar will be there, and you see the Oriolokun is there. It is who we are, our reality, and that is there for a reason. We are awake. We are awake, and everything is now going to go in the way it should, just like our ancestors envisaged it, and now we can carry forward and pass this very, very important information on to the coming generation, so they can have a direction, a clear direction. We've been given the wrong compass to operate with. The compass that we got doesn't relate to who we are as a person. Now we have the proper, this is the proper compass now. Now we can see, everything begins to make sense. It begins to make sense. We were trying to figure out 30 days after September, April, June, and November. That has nothing to do with us. Spiritually, it has nothing to do with us. This has something to do with us. Obatala, Orunmila, Obatala, Orunmila, I think Ifa, and all of those names. Let me just, in fact, I'm going to be very, I'm very picky about that. I want to make sure I get it right. So, yeah. So the days are Obatala, yeah, Orunmila, Ifa, I was correct. And then Ogun, and then Shango, Jakuta. Those, and then we can then come and talk about the other gods that we worship around that. But those are very important to us. Now we have a direction. Now we can begin to visualize and seeing things. So I will come back and do this I might do it in Yoruba shortly. But I need you to know this is a great, great moment. And I give thanks to Eledumare, Eshu, Obatala, Shango, Orunmila, Yemoja, Oya, all our orishas. I bow and mojuba, and I'm grateful that we've been able to put this together for every Yoruba around the world to now know this is our calendar. This is how we are supposed to live our lives. It doesn't mean that we're getting off the Gregorian calendar just yet. At least we now have a direction of what we are. When they are talking about their this and that, fine, we know who we are because it's connected to our own Orisha. In our name, my name is Ogundimu. That is Ogun. My name is connected to my God, my Orishas. That's how powerful it is. So, in closing, I thank you all very much. You're watching Season A, the platform where we speak to this. I'll be back later on, and I might come back and do a live broadcast, but I wanted you to just have this very important information. Jọ Dá Yoruba Calendar. You can see it on the screen. I've deliberately put myself away from it so you can see it, and then we'll come and talk about it later on in closer, greater detail. For now, thank you so much. You've been watching Season A, the platform where we speak truth. Please do share this broadcast. It's really, really important. Share, share, and share. Thank you, and bye for now.